Hello, my name's Adam. I am 30 years old. I live in Coventry in England. I've been in Coventry all my life. Haven't been anywhere really. But I wanted to make this video to talk about something. I wanted to talk about where I've been for the past month or so. The big gap. I think it's the biggest gap I've had since I started YouTube. Biggest gap between videos anyway. And although I didn't really know that if anyone cared about where I've been or whatever, I thought I'd mention it anyway and be a little bit more honest with you guys about stuff. So for the past 4 years, I haven't done any kind of a face reveal or anything like that, or any on-cam stuff. And people with a channel that's grown so much now would have expected that, especially it's been 4 years now. And the reason why I haven't still done that yet is because I've been ashamed about the way I look, and it's been plaguing my mind for years now. I lost my mum back in 2008. I was 18, and that's about the time I lost my mum. And since then, I've been struggling to sleep at night. It's been very, very difficult for me to sleep at all. The most of sleep I can get is like 4 hours, and it's just throughout the day I'm always exhausted. And one of the contributing factors is that is my health overall. I mean, I've already got a bad heart as it is. My mum died of heart problems, so obviously I got anxiety from that and all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden my SVT started to becoming more of a frequent thing. Luckily, for the past year or so, I haven't had an SVT attack. I mean, I did get an operation on it in 2017. Had an operation on my heart. Was it 2017 or 2016? I don't remember now. But I had an operation on my heart, an ablation, to alleviate this problem, to solve the problem. And the doctors basically said it's a 95% chance that it's fixed. And unfortunately, I was one of the 5% where it didn't happen. And I certainly do not want to go through that sort of operation again. So here we are. Fast forward to today's time, and it's getting to a stage where it's not just my heart that's the problem, it's my weight as well. I am very, very overweight. I have been for quite a while now, and it's not through overeating, and that's a problem that's always confused me really, because when I wake up in the morning or in the afternoon sometimes, because I just can't sleep at night, and sometimes it takes me until about 8 a.m. in the morning to actually fall asleep. When I eventually wake up, I just don't feel hungry, and I'm not in a routine or a habit of eating breakfast, eating lunch, then eating dinner and having a couple of snacks or whatever. That's not how it was for me. How it was for me is I'd get up, probably wouldn't eat during the day, probably have a small dinner about 4 or 5 hours later, and then I'd go to bed and I'd feel hungry, and I'd probably just go downstairs and make myself a sandwich or something, or have a packet of crisps, or if you are in America, some potato chips or something like that. But obviously nighttime is the worst time to eat, and that's when your metabolism is at its slowest, and that's when you're going to burn less calories at night, and obviously it's going to help you stay awake as well, because obviously you're giving your body fuel instead of sleeping. So it's completely out of whack, and it's gotten out of hand to the point where I ballooned to about 350 pounds, and a couple of months ago I've come to the realization that I need to do something about it, because I'm just gonna fucking die if I don't do something about this right now. And I mean, I wish if I was thin and I wasn't as ugly as I am now, as I feel, I should say, I would be doing more on-cam stuff. I just don't like the idea of being judged on the internet, but here I am talking about it. So what I decided to do was stop concentrating on videos for now, especially when there's no content anyway, and it's probably the best time to do it, and start working on my health overall. And I made a promise to myself that it wasn't going to be called a diet, it's just going to be called a change of a lifestyle, because a diet has a beginning and an end, right? And I want it to have an end. I want it to be a normal thing and just becoming more a normal routine of life. So what I did is made sure that I woke up earlier in the day. Even if I didn't sleep that night, I'd probably just get up earlier anyway. Could try and regulate my sleep. That hasn't worked by the way, even till today. It's been 2 months now, but I have eating a lot better. I've been eating 3 meals a day, and I've stuck to only healthy food. I've made sure to eat plenty of protein. I made sure to keep the fat, salt and sugar content to an absolute minimum, or if not, even cut it out completely. The only sugar intake I'm pretty much getting right now is from like baked beans, or even they're like reduced sugar and stuff like that, and fruit, a lot of fruit, and it's become a bit of a life changer really, because it's actually helped quite a lot. Like I said, I'm not calling it a diet, I'm just calling it a change of lifestyle. And not only that, I'm actually going out exercising a little bit more as well, which is something I didn't do. And during the lockdown phase, I didn't leave the house for like 5 months, and because I was one of the vulnerable people, that's another reason why I couldn't leave. And I could just see myself physically changing. Like I was gaining weight, so I was gaining like weight on my legs and my hands and my arms. I could see it, I could feel it, and it just felt so unhealthy. But now, fast forward to 2 months later, and I'm thankful to say that I've lost 32 pounds. I was 350 pounds, I'm now 320 pounds. I mean, it's really embarrassing actually saying that, but yeah, I have actually lost weight for 32 pounds, and I'm quite proud of that. I'm losing around about 2 or 3 pounds a week, which is great, and I really hope that by this time next year I will eventually hit a level where I'm more confident at actually showing my face on YouTube, because what am I going to do after Hitman is finished? I don't know, but I need to think of something, because this is my only means of income right now, and because I don't want to go to the stages of claiming benefits. I don't want to do that. I want to stick to the YouTube channel and get the income for whatever it is from YouTube. I'll get whatever I can get. It's not as good as it used to be. I mean, even though my channel has grown significantly and the views have grown significantly, the income has gone a lot lower, because of just how YouTube works these days. The ad revenue is so low now, and a lot of people use ad blocker and all that kind of stuff, and people skip ads, and the ads aren't worth as much as they used to be. There's a lot of reasons. I don't take sponsors on the channel either, and because I just can't find the right one. Like I asked my audience a couple of months ago how do they feel about me taking on sponsors on the channel just for a year or so, and people were all great about it, which was surprising. I expected people to say no because it ruins the video, or something like that, and I was surprised the amount of support I got. But I'm thankful about that support, and I did look into sponsorships. People have been offering me stuff, and it's just isn't right for the channel. And I just thought the value of what they want you to do as well is really, really low, because they want actually quite a lot of control, and I'm not giving that up. So it's one of them things where I will take on a sponsor eventually, but I want the right one to come along. I don't want it to be completely random and ruin the channel or whatever it is. But I'm going off on a tangent here. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest about everything really. I haven't really told you about any of the stuff and how I feel mentally. I mean, I've been suffering from depression ever since my mum died as well. So it's one of them things I've had to deal with. I don't take medication for it because I just don't like how I feel when I'm on it. So I didn't take that. I stopped taking those. I just didn't like the way it made you feel and stuff like that. I mean, once you get on them sort of things, antidepressants and stuff, it's very difficult to come off. I don't want to become reliable upon those things. But yeah, I just wanted to hear, to be honest. It was completely unscripted. I didn't really know what I was going to say really, but hopefully I don't regret anything on this video. But this video is another reason for me to stick to what I'm doing as well. It's more of a promise to myself more than anything else, because if I stop going down the path I'm going right now, then I'm going to go down to a path where I'll get to 35 years old and have a heart attack and die, and that's not what I want to do. I want to stay alive, I want to be healthy, I want to be happy, and one of the means to that is me losing weight and me just improve my health and health style and stuff like that, and the way I live. And hopefully in a year or two we can get there on that regards anyway. Everything else will come, but in this regards I hope by this time next year we can get there. I'm currently at if you're following kilos as well, I'm currently at 145 kilos, which is 22 stone 12 if you're in Britain, and in pounds that's 320 or something like that. I'm hoping to get down to at least 20 by Christmas, which if I'm sticking to what I'm doing right now, I should be able to get there easily. Yeah, 20 stone that is, by the way. I'm not sure about all the conversions, but that's the goal. I'm pretty sure I can beat that. So maybe by this time next year, I can actually get down to a healthier weight, which is exactly what I'm looking forward to. And then maybe I can get more confident and actually show my face. I got a webcam. I almost did it last year. I almost did it. I bought a webcam. I set everything up. I almost went to live stream with my webcam on, and I backed out. I just didn't want to do it. I've even got a green screen and stuff as well. But yeah, I just backed out of that idea because I wasn't interested. Because I was thought it's not worth the scrutiny, though. They not worth the judgment I'd get in the comments, and I don't really want that. But even though I'm not showing my face now, I'm probably open to the judgment right now. I've left it open to the judgment anyway for everyone to say what the hell they want. But hopefully, considering you've been so supportive of everything the past year or so, I really do hope that you can support me on this. This will be great, because if we've got your moral support, then it motivates me to keep going. And once I've got this video out here, it's a promise to myself that I won't stop on this journey that I'm going down, and I really hope that I can fulfill my goals. And that is pretty much all I've got to say about that. Nothing Hitman related. This video is just about me personally, and hopefully you didn't find this too boring. But yeah, that's all I've pretty much got to say. Hopefully I can keep you updated in the future if you're interested, or any kind of advice people are needing if they're trying to lose weight too. I can tell you a few things, but for now, that's what I've got to say. Again, thank you for everyone's support recently. I really do appreciate it, everything that you've done for me over the past few years or so. Big shout out to all my Patreons and all the people that are subscribed to the membership. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, just click the link in the description about that. If you are interested in becoming a member, getting your logo next to your name in the comments, you can go ahead and click the join button next to the subscribe button. If you aren't subscribed already, consider subscribing. I don't know why you wouldn't be a subscriber if you're watching this video, but yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.